If you've never read the book Frankenstein, it's probably not what you think it is. And that's because a lot of our cultural references to it come from the 1931 movie directed by James Whale, which is about as faithful to the source material as Adam Levine has been to any woman ever. Now the book, well, this is not actually the book. That's just a prop I'm using because I listened to it and I don't have a hard copy. So what is the book actually about? Spoilers. Victor Frankenstein is a Victorian-era college student, and he's obsessed with the idea of resurrecting the dead, probably because his mom died. He spends years trying to make this happen, and when he finally succeeds, he immediately regrets it. He goes full deadbeat dad, abandons his creation. Meanwhile, the creature, or the monster, as it's called throughout the book, is newly awakened and very confused. He has as much understanding of the world as like a baby duck. He ends up fleeing civilization and ending up in a forest in Germany. While there, he finds a French family and begins stalking them. While watching, he learns language, art, philosophy, kind of your average study abroad program. After spending months and months watching them, realizes that he really cares for them and that he wants to join them. So one day he bursts into their cabin and says, "I love you, I know everything about you, I've been studying you, please love me back," which I get, we've all been there. Here's the thing. The monster is hideously ugly, has like the kind of face that makes you want to scream, cry, faint, which is what this family does. Now, the creature, being completely heartbroken by this turn of events and rejected by his surrogate family, realizes that he is destined to live a lonely life forever unless he forces somebody to love him. And so he decides he's going to do that and also exact revenge on his ne'er-do-well father figure. Anyway, a bunch of other stuff happens, and I'm not going to give everything away, but I do want to make one point. And that is, at the end of the book, you're supposed to come to this conclusion that Victor Frankenstein is the true monster, and the creature is this kind of intellectual soft boy that you should pity because the world has been so cruel to him. And yes, absolutely, Frankenstein is the more heinous of the two. However, it is hard to view the monster as completely sympathetic or innocent because at one point he comes to this conclusion that because the world has hurt him so much, that he has been so harmed, that he has earned the right to harm others, particularly innocent bystanders, as a form of revenge, that is what he deserves. And that is a kind of thinking like the world owes me something. That made it hard for me to sympathize with him. But that being said, the book is completely beautiful. I really enjoyed it, and this is a very superficial view of a very complicated novel. I don't know if it's the best sci-fi book I've ever read, though. 10 out of 10.